Hey guys, Sassy here, and I want to introduce you to my new Minecraft hardcore world. I'm going to spend the next 100 Minecraft days trying to survive the hardest mode on Minecraft. One Minecraft day takes about 20 minutes, which means that this will take me over 33 hours to complete. I know what you're thinking, what will I do in my 100 days? Well, I want to achieve 5 things. 2 I've never done before on my own. 1, beat the Ender Dragon. I've never done this solo before, and I don't just want to beat the Ender Dragon, I want to do it faster than Metricate did in his video. He beat the Ender Dragon on day 40, so that is my target. 2, build a Creeper Farm. This will be essential to getting gunpowder for TNT and firework rockets. 3, build an Enderman Farm. The second thing I've never done on my own before. Not really difficult, but will be useful for XP. 4, get Netherite armor. This is imperative, and not to survival, but just because I want to look cool on day 100. 5, beat the Wither, Minecraft's second boss, and probably just as difficult. I don't care when I do this, as I've done it before, but I want to do it before 100 days. And that, with my plan laid out, let's see if I can do it. Let's go! And as always in Minecraft, I start by punching a tree. Killing sheep is always a priority in Minecraft hardcore. I'm gonna need that bed as soon as possible. I do not want to be outside at night without a bed. I think I've spotted it. That's where I want to make my home. As always, it's a bit safer to build a cave than to try and build a house at the beginning of Minecraft hardcore. Getting coal is imperative to survival. I'm going to need torches, and I'm going to need them fast if I'm going to keep mobs away from my house. And I encounter my first mob. It's a skeleton, I don't have a shield, I don't have armor, and I am scared. And that skeleton is not alone. Here comes his friend. It's time to get out of here. And oh my god, what did that goat do to that cow? It's time to build a shield. First thing I need to do in Minecraft hardcore, always make a shield. And it's another mob, this time a creeper. I'm a little bit slow getting my shield up. Luckily I'm far enough away not to get hurt. And it's time to start my farm. We're still on day 2, but I'm going to need a farm if I'm going to survive. I've managed to get a bit of iron. This is great because now I can get some armor. And I am very pleased with myself. Day 3, and I'm back in the mines. And I found my first diamond. Hey! 2 diamonds. This is a lot better than when I did 1.18 hardcore. More diamonds. This is great. And I just keep finding diamonds. This is a brilliant start. It's day 4 and I'm so done with mining. It's time to get some sugarcane. Is that a village I spy? I think it is. Can I make it there in time for night? This village seems to be infested with zombies. I'll hide in this house. That'll save me. Or, I'll try and fight them. That'll be really clever. There's loads of them, and there's just one of me, and I've barely got any armor. Why not? Okay, maybe this wasn't such a good idea, and perhaps I should run away. Run away. Okay, I'm out. This is genius. I'll sit on this pole, and I'll fight them. They can't reach me, but I can reach them. Or can I? Again. See, this is all well and good, but that's an iron golem coming my way, and I do not want to be caught by him. I remember last time an iron golem got his hands on me. I quickly run to a village house, evict this guy in the bed, sorry mate, and get some sleep. Day 5, and I'm down in a temple. There's not very good loot here, but I do get some diamond horse armor, which is nice. Finishing off day 5, time to get the cows in the pen and expand the farm a little bit. Day 7. I need more cows. They're great for books, lecterns, bookshelves and item frames, so essential to my game. Day 10 and I decide to clear this space so I can build stuff here. It takes a few days, but I'm sure it'll be worth it. Day 14 and I'm back to mining. Turns out I'm rubbish with a shield and just about managed to survive these 2 skeletons. And I've found some more diamonds. I've got really lucky with diamonds so far. Whilst mining the diamonds, I managed to disturb some silverfish. Luckily, they aren't too much trouble. Day 16 and I'm off exploring. Adding a waterfall here will make my life easier going forward. And it's day 20 and I'm back to mining. This witch catches me by surprise. At least it keeps mining interesting. Day 23 and I've decided to move house. This village is exactly where I want to move, so it's got to go. I start to build my new home. This is based on a design by Spadetti that I'll put in the description. Day 25 I'm adding the roof to my house. I really like this design, so you'll see it in a few of my videos. This takes longer than I'd like, as I've had to go get more wood halfway through. In this clip, you can see my villager trading box. I don't show me making it because it's really not very interesting. We're up to day 30 now and I'm adding the upstairs floor. I forgot to record this, so this is the only view we have. Day 32. I prepare myself and head to the Nether for the first time. I spend as little time here as possible because I hate it. Just grab some nether wart and blaze rods before running back to my house to brew some potions. Time to do some farming. We're on day 33. Day 34 and I'm mining again when I find this guy underground. I decide to rescue him. Day 36 and I find this cat running around my house. Remembering one of the things I wanted to do was a creeper farm, I decided probably best to tame him, so I go grab some fish. As you can see, I'm rubbish at taming cats and this takes forever. Hey! I need to utilise the nighttime to make progress, so I do some culling of cows. Day 40, and fully prepared, I find the nearest end portal and prepared to do what has to be done. After missing crystals for what felt like days, I managed to fight the dragon. Showing off my lack of bow skills and working out why this took me so long, I finally beat the Ender Dragon. Day 43, and with the Ender Dragon dead, I begin work on the villager trading hall, or at least the villager trading box that I've put all the villagers that I'm going to trade with in. Day 44, and I need wood. The mobs keep spawning under these trees, so they gotta go. Day 45, I want to build a new farm, but some pillagers show up to get in the way. With the pillagers gone, I start work flattening the area behind my house. Now I have space, it's time to build my new wool farm. I design it to match my house. With the building finished, I begin work on the farm itself. Day 48, and there's one thing missing from my farm, and that's the sheep. So I go and find the nearest sheep to go in there, if only he'd cooperate. Day 49 comes, and guess what? Back to mining. I need iron and minecart tracks. Did I mention I hate cave spiders? Yet another spawner, but I'm hopeful for more diamonds down here, so I carry on. Adding the finishing touches to my wool farm, I add the hopper minecart. It's day 50, and I still need a couple of sheep for that farm, so off I go. Day 51, back in the villager trading box, and I just want an unbreaking book from one of these guys. None of them will give me one. Day 52, I want a horse. Don't ask me why, I just want a horse. I know I can fly, I've got the elytra, it makes no sense, but I just want one. So I begin taming. Now I definitely had a lead, but I have no idea where. So this guy's gonna have to go in a hole in the ground for now. It's time to take another thing off my to-do list. I begin clearing a space for my gunpowder farm. I'll put a link in the description to the tutorial I use for this farm. It's probably going to need additional layers in the next series, but I do two for now. It's day 54 and I realise that for my creeper farm I need more cats, and for cats I need fish, so it's off swimming again. Cats are integral to the working of this farm, so I go to a local village to tame a couple. With the cats in place, my farm is nearly complete. Just need to put the roof on and we're in business. Day 60 now, and it's time to start on another to-do list task. Netherite armour. That's back to the nether then. I'm in luck. I find my first ancient debris before even trying. I try something I don't like doing. Bed mining. It may be efficient, but I'm not a fan. After exploding 20 beds, I got no ancient debris and decided to go back to my normal methods. TNT mining. This is my favourite way to get netherite armour. Unfortunately, I don't have enough gunpowder, so it's into my AFK box for a little bit. Then we need sand. That's the last ingredient for the TNT. A few days later, and I'm back in the nether with a load of TNT. This piglin couldn't have turned up at a worse time. TNT mining goes a lot better, and I get loads of ancient debris. I have enough to upgrade my first 2 pieces of gear. Bad flying aside, I'm back in my AFK box to get more gunpowder. It's day 78 and I'm getting more sand. I seem to have spent a lot of time gathering materials in these 100 days so far. Day 79 and back to the nether to get more ancient debris. Day 80 and I finally get full netherite armour. That's another thing I can tick off that to-do list. And I'm back in my AFK box again. Should have built my house up here. Day 82. And time to tick off another thing from my to-do list, and I begin work on my Enderman XP farm. I'll put a link in the description. Also, I made this on the corner of my end island, and I wouldn't recommend that because you get a few Endermen still spawning on the top. I'm going to have to put carpet up there to stop that. It's day 84. Time to get more villagers into the villager trading box. They don't cooperate though, and they keep getting in the way. Day 85, and I'm back in my glass box. Seem to spend so much time here. Wait, hang on. I spot another village. I'm surrounded. It's day 86, and I decided to go exploring in the Nether. Not really sure why, because I really hate the Nether. It's day 87, and I need more XP to get more enchants before I go fight the Wither. With one thing left to do on my to-do list and not much time left to do it, I head to the Nether to go Wither skeleton bashing. This blaze spawner encased in glowstone might come in handy at some point as well. Eventually, I get my second Wither skull. And with one to go, it isn't long before I get my third. Preparing for the Wither, I make a box to put my items for killing him in. It's day 91. We're really running out of time, and I'm back to trying to get an unbreaking book. These iron golems outside my house have really come in handy over the last 100 days. As I've somehow managed to lose my original bow somewhere, I need an infinity bow to fight the Wither, so I start enchanting. I need more XP to enchant my bow though, but I still don't have any luck enchanting. Eventually I just go for a power 5 book without infinity. For some reason I decided to start a fight with an Enderman in my house. This was ridiculous, and I don't know why I did it. But I did win. It's day 95. Where has time gone? But I decide that I need a new wheat farm. I left my old one at my starter base, and I haven't had one since. Day 96, and I decide that removing all evidence of the village that I took over will make my next 100 days a little bit easier. It's day 97, and I want to clear some of the space around my house before my 100 days is up, so that in the next 100 days, I can get a bit more progress done. It's day 98, and I really need to get off to beat the Wither before I hit day 100. Where better to go fight the Wither than where this all started, back at my starter base, where I cleared all that space and never used it. I started bedrock, making a tunnel to fight the Wither in. I know there are other ways of doing this, but this is the one that I chose. Some final diamonds before I fight Minecraft's second boss, but will I survive? At the end of my tunnel, I build a room to spawn the Wither in. It's quite small, because it doesn't need to be much bigger to spawn the Wither. Last stop for supplies, and having my last sleep of 100 days in the bed I started in on day 1. It's all over. The final task done. I grab my nether star and I go home. And that is day 100. Thank you guys for joining me for 100 days in Minecraft Hardcore. I really enjoyed it. I hope you did too. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you want me to do another 100 days, let me know that in the comments too. And even if you have something you really want me to do in my next 100 days, let me know that in the comments as well. If you enjoyed, please leave me a big fat thumbs up, and as always, please consider subscribing. Cheers, goodbye.